Hold up, y'all. Blind homie hot. Whew. Man, come out that shit, y'all. Good God, dog. That boy hot. Hold up, y'all. Let me fix my water right quick. Go with my shots. And I get right with y'all. Hold up, y'all. Hold up. Hold up. We about to get it popping. The boy just got hot, bro. I had to do something about it, you know? I had to get me some water going up in here. I know y'all probably can't see shit, but hold up. I can't see shit either, so feel how I feel, nigga. It ain't gonna hurt you, nigga. See something black? Shit. See something dark? Woo!
Rail display settings. Double tap to activate. Screen search. Copy last spoken phrase. Screen search. Copy last. Read. Describe screen. Describe it. Talkback menu out of list. Voice. Talkback settings. Voice commands. Show screen. Double tap to activate. YouTube. Double tap to activate. Characters. Speech rate. Speech rate 191%. Speech rate 173%.
I gotta slow it down.
Speech rate 118%.
Understand what y'all saying.
Characters. Words.
I want y'all to hear what I be hearing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it ain't gonna hurt y'all, bro. So what's up? What's good with y'all? What's Alexa? Stop. What's poppin', y'all? What's braggadocious? You know what I'm saying? How's everybody doing? Did everybody enjoy their first football weekend? I know I did. For the NFL. Yeah. 9. Yeah, bro. How many of y'all was like when y'all seen Charlie Kirk get shot on camera? How many of y'all was like, damn, I wish that was Donald Trump? Ooh, your ass, hey, you wrong for that. Your ass gonna burn in hell for that. I know that was some of y'all would think as soon as y'all seen Charlie Kirk get, y'all be like, damn, why they couldn't do that to Trump? Y'all wrong for that, man. Hey, condolences to Charlie Kirk and his family, man. It's despite our opinions and stuff, like you shouldn't be unalived over your opinions, bro. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't be unalive for trying to make a change in the way that you feel like a change should be made. And that's basically what it was. But bro, when he started talking about Christians and all that, I was like, oh yeah, somebody gonna bust him. Yeah, Charlie Kirk was talking a lot, but you know, it is what it is, man. Do he deserve it? No. But I guess you get what you asked for, you know what I'm saying? So, Hey, I don't what y'all want me to say, bro. I ain't no Charlie Kirk. I ain't no Charlie Kirk fan or whatever. However you say that nigga. You know what I'm saying? It was just up how it happened, bro. And I just knew as soon as motherfuckers seen that, especially us black motherfuckers, boy. I just knew as soon as we seen that, damn, bro, why they couldn't do that shit to Trump? Yeah, I know that what y'all. I know some of y'all was thinking that, bro. Don't do that, man. Don't be like that. You feel me? Don't be like that. Y'all see all up in the news. It's just when the last time y'all seen something good in the news, bro? You feel me? Something worth smiling about in the news, bro. It's been a while, ain't it? Yeah. Shit, I know, man. Yeah, I'm sorry, my face might be a little dirty. I had to go to work and work in that dusty ass warehouse and all that kind of stuff, bro. I know it's been a while since we've been on live. Your boy had messed his thumb up, y'all, but I'm healing. I'm almost. Ooh, my little piece that go on top of my finger came off, y'all. So I'm gonna have to wrap my finger up when I get done with this. Y'all don't even know where it went. But yeah, I was healing. Okay, I'm sorry. Hey, the blind homie, sorry. I apologize. I know y'all miss me. I miss y'all too. I miss having fun with y'all too. But we got a little few video, man. We ain't gonna be too long, man. Y'all give me about 60 minutes of y'all time. But before we do that, bro, hey, let's take these shots right quick though, shot. You know what I'm saying? We ain't been together in a while. You feel me? So you know your boy got to salute this tequila to you. Wish you a great weekend. Go Bulldogs, go Bulldogs, go Bulldogs. And I still hope the rest of y'all teams lose. I'm sorry. No, it's no disrespect or nothing like that. But if you ain't a Georgia Bulldog fan, then I just hope your team lose. That's just what it is. But I'm gonna take this shot with you though, because you know we cooling, we chilling, we kicking it. You know what I'm saying? We just doing a little blindside reactions. You know what I'm saying? With a little opinion from the blind homie. Yeah, that's all we doing, y'all. So salute, salute. Y'all still need to tell Tequila they need to, you know what I'm saying? They need to sponsor your boy. Give your boy that sponsorship, Tequila. Yeah. Give your boy that sponsorship, man. Snickers. All the stuff. Hey, Tropicana. Y'all damn sure need to guy doggone give me a doggone sponsor Tropicana lemonade. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yup. Even I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it. But yeah, man, hey, yeah, Charlie Kirk, he got smoked on camera. And it was a fucked up situation, man. Real tragic for them to. I think they was on the college campus too when that happened. So for them kids to be there uh, on their school campus where they supposed to feel safe at, and something like that happened, well, that's crazy, bro. But man, hey, Atlanta is going up right now. It's in an uproar. They going crazy. They going wild. They going stupid. They going bonkers. All that. How many we got? How many people we got up in there?
First and all red, said hi.
What's
Button.
up?
Tommy Carpenter. Nobody deserves to be killed for how they believe. Button. Double tap to activate.
Absolutely right, bro. Should nobody be unalive for their own opinions or what they believe, that can make change or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely sad to see. He's still a person, y'all. No matter how you felt about him, no matter how you feel about somebody that don't believe in what you believe in, or take, kind to your opinions or stuff like that, bro. At the end of the day, they still people. You feel me? So you should. I mean, I don't. Maybe this the right thing to say, bro. Just look at. You should just think of Charlie Kirk if that was one of your family members, man. Cause that could have been any one of our family members. You feel me? But yeah, man. You absolutely right about that. You shouldn't have to worry about something like that. But we living in a sensitive ass world, y'all, right now. We living in a sensitive world. We living in a world where right now where hate, enviness, jealousy, um, what the kids say, backdooring, snaking, cheating, shit, anything that promotes negativity, that's what's being broadcast for us today, y'all. You know what I'm saying? So teach your kids right from wrong. Let them know what is right, what is wrong, when when they see it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, and do whatever you can to keep yourself from out those type of situations, man. Because it's crazy out here, man. Hold up, y'all.
6:14 p.m.
Yeah, man, it's crazy out here, bro. You know what I'm saying? And that's it's real messed up that had to happen to that man like that, bro. Nobody deserves to die that way. You know what I'm saying? And that was a coward move, bro, because dude shot him from a distance, bro. He ain't walk up on him and handle his business. You feel me? So we just have to see if the FBI got the evidence that they say that they got. Will they make a arrest? Whatever, capture the person that they say they have surveillance on or whatever like that. So we'll see how it turn out. You know what I'm saying? But that yesterday was a sad day in American culture again. You feel me? It was a real sad day. So y'all make sure y'all praying for America, praying for the people of America, praying for you know these senates and governors and judges and all these type of people. That supposed to be our leaders, man. Because our new leaders are not leading, and they fucking everybody up. You know what I'm saying? These trends that they got going on is really messing everybody up. You know what I'm saying? It's making women feel like men, men feel like women, marriages feel like it's okay to commit adultery and all that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying, bro? Whenever if you not happy with a person, don't. If you not happy in your marriage, don't cheat, bro. Don't cheat, cause you already going to hell for that. It ain't no getting. That's one of those sins that God is not gonna forgive you for. It's in the Bible. Go check it out. You feel me? Know how much you repent. That's one of those sins that God is not gonna forgive you for. So I hope you ready for that. You know what I'm saying? When you got to cross that gate, or walk through that gate to see Him. You know. But let's find us some content to get into, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna hold y'all too long. The boy still trying to work on his thumb, all that good stuff.
Kirsten all red. Hey. Jaden Rodriguez said hi. Button.
What's up, Jaden?
Double tap to activate. Number 1. Button.
Appreciate
Double
it.
tap to activate.
Oh, and I want you.
Disable camera.
Hold up. What the hell did I do?
Number 1. Kirsten all red.
Okay.
Said hi.
So I want you guys to know, everybody that's in my live right now, who's viewing, watching, hey, make sure you hit that like, make sure you hit that subscribe button, because for one of my next 500 subscribers, your boy Rico Richy, the blind homie himself, will be giving away $100. So you guys, please, please help me to get my content out there in the algorithm, help me continue to grow my channel. You know what I'm saying? My brand. Y'all see what's in the thumbnail. That's my logo. That's my logo for my company. Yeah, yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's just one of them. That's just the one I decided to use today. You feel me? So, yeah, man. Please, y'all, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Continue to help the blind homie to get out there in the algorithm. You feel me? But I'm finna find a video for us to watch, y'all. What y'all think though, man? What y'all think gonna happen next, bro? Hmm. Let's see. We finna get into this young thug. Well, yeah. I mean, it's so much shit to go through, y'all. I got so much stuff, y'all.
Bottom sheet. Select device. TV. Samsung 6 years 40. TV. Samsung. Select device. TV. Samsung 6 years 40. Playing 2. YouTube. Video
So
player.
I've the whole time been trying to collect what I want us to watch. So we're gonna check this out right quick.
Connected to TV. Samsung 6 years 40. Replay video. Young goes off. Video player. Double tap to read. Video player. Double tap to show results. 12 minutes 24 seconds. Video player. Double tap to. Video player. Double tap to show 12 minutes 24 seconds. 12 minutes 24 seconds.
What the hell?
Replay video.
Oh, what image you trying to get off it?
Play video.
Y'all ready to get up into this? Yeah, let's get up in this, guy. I know y'all got.
First and all red. Hey.
I know y'all
Button.
got stuff to do.
Double tap to activate.
So the blind homie ain't gonna keep y'all too long. I just want to come in, have a little fun with y'all, do a little reaction videos, man, because all the stuff going on in Atlanta, bruh. So let's see how the Atlanta is starting to divide, Yeah, I couldn't hook up all the equipment, man. I couldn't do the little stand and everything, y'all, because like I said, my thumb messed up, man.
You're an idiot.
Hey, but if you can't see the video or I need to move it to the left, to the right, whatever like that, let me know in the comments, please.
Alright, so talking about Young Thug, because this is the story that won't give up, man, because Young Thug obviously had the super duper max pro program while he was in there in jail on his phone. I don't know what type of phone plan he had. Whatever it was maxed out. Because Young Thug was on that jail phone talking crazy. About everybody in the industry you could think about, man. At first, if you would have asked me and said, man, there ain't no way Young Thug would say something.
And bro, this nigga was talking about, bro, fellas, this is why y'all, Alexa, shut up. Fellas, this is why y'all shouldn't be out there pillow talking. You feel me? Somebody recording your ass, At least talk face to face, man. And then he talking about his own homies, bro. People he done made songs with over the years,
Drake. I've been proven wrong. Then I was like, there ain't no way he would say anything about any fellow ATL rappers like Future. And it looks like, once again, I have been proven wrong. Because in this new audio leak, Young Thug is on this audio clip basically slamming Future, man. Calls him out his name, calls him an idiot. And it isn't only one time. There's one time when he's talking to 21 Savage, and he's expressing, how he thinks that Future's an idiot and talks bad about him. Then there's another clip where he's talking to Mariah the Scientist. I'm talking about this dude was getting his gossip in, bruh.
He showed
in that clip, he's also dissing Future, talking about how he doesn't take care of his kids, how he keeps getting women pregnant, even though he's already made it, how he's an idiot. Like that was his running joke with Future, that he thinks he's not that bright. You know what I mean? And say what you want.
And I hold Future beat your ass, Young Thug.
He's the biggest artist in the world right now. And I always thought that him and Young Thug had a good relationship until these leaks came out. Now, I gotta say this. These leaks are sometime between 2022, 2024 when he was locked up. And it seems like anything that was coming up in the headlines, him and 21 Savage or him and Mariah the Scientist were talking about. But it went way beyond gossiping and him giving his opinion. Now, on top of that, I will say this, and I keep saying this. These are Young Thug's private calls. So he can talk to or talk about whoever he wants in private when he's discussing it or he thinks he's in private. The problem is, he was on the jail.
And he could, bro. He could. But my problem with that is, bro, say that to your homies, though. Don't tell it to your old lady, bro. That's how you feel, nigga. Why is you telling Mariah the Scientist about how you feel about Future or Drake or Thug or any of them niggas, bro? You don't do that. We don't. Fellas, is that something that we do, or do we go to our homie like, hey, bro, hey, nigga, damn, you making all these damn kids, nigga. Which one of them stand with you? Any of these motherfuckers living with you? See, that what we gonna do. You know what I'm saying? We ain't, bro, I know I ain't finna go out like no Young Thug, go on the phone talking about, I ain't got no old lady, y'all, but on the phone, pillow talking with her about that shit. Hell no, I'm gonna call my homie. If I can't go see that nigga face to face, I'm gonna call that nigga, hey, bro, hey, you need to fix this, y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Those phone calls are recorded, so obviously whoever recorded these calls was laughing in the background, just knowing that one day they were going to hit the world with a whole plethora of juicy gossip and tea to feed the streets. And that's exactly what they've been doing, feeding the streets. So, man, let's get to what Young Thug said about Future.
I may know, me and him might be tight in a minute. And it's because he do little lane jump, like, call me to the studio. And as I pull up to the studio, messing, chilling with him, you ask me what to say on the song and how you should start off your song. Then this girl in the room, now you acting like you don't hear me telling you that. Because there's girls in there, like, just like little fake like that, like little stuff like that. I don't be liking that, nigga. I'm a player, like, what's wrong with you?
Nigga, you
trying to,
bro,
him and you trying to get off to these.
it really sound to me like Young Thug was jealous of Future. You feel me? That's what it really sound like to me, bro. If you was so player, you wouldn't be talking. I guess that's 21 Savage you talking to right now, bro. If you was that player, you wouldn't be talking to 21 Savage about how you felt about Future. My nigga, you would have went to Future. But to me, like, from my blindside opinion, y'all, I think dude jealous, bro, honestly. And I don't think he jealous because he was sitting behind bars at that point. I think that's something he been holding in for a minute. It's just he hadn't been able to get it out up until he got locked up.
Idiot. Like, everything you know a nigga teaching you, I done taught you. Like, cut it out, bro. Like,
and that's another thing, bro. How you talk this man?
He by himself, he just be off.
Somebody let me know, bro. Wasn't Future in the music industry before Young Thug was, bro? Wasn't Future in the music industry like what 07, 08, 09, something like that, bro? Like, wasn't he already in the music industry, bro? Y'all got somebody let me know, cause this nigga Young Thug, he pissed me off. I taught you what you know. I taught you what you knew. Nigga, how you taught this man what you know? What he know, bro? This nigga like 5, 6 years older than you, little nigga. That be the thing, bro. These little niggas be trying to son the big dog, bro. You are not Future, bro. Thug, you are not Future, bro. The Future got way more respect in Atlanta than you do, bro. He always had, bro.
Bro, like,
motherfuckers just really rock with you because Future rock with you.
I'm talking about certain things. He just don't know that he was to certain things. He don't know nothing but music. I may know, me and him might be tight in.
Man, so that was a lot to hear. So basically, Young Thug was letting it be known that when it comes to Future, and they're working together in the past, he started to fall out with him because anytime him and Future would be working together on music, Future would act a certain type of way when the women entered the room. When the women walked in the room, you know, Future has always carried himself as a ladies' man. You know, his music is heavily influenced on him being a ladies' man, him being a guy with all the girls and things like that. And he's saying, based on what Young Thug is saying, Future would switch it up immediately if some women got in the room. Now, I know everybody knows people who are like that. They just can't control themselves. They don't know how to keep it G. They definitely can't keep it P. But anytime some women walk in the room, they just turn into this different dude. There's extremes of that, and we've seen funny clips of that, you know, skits of that, where there's dudes who will switch it up to the fact that they want to fight everybody or be the toughest guy in the world. Then there's the other guy who becomes Mr. Nonchalant. He can't even say even 2 or 3 words, you know what I'm saying, because the girls are in the room. He just won't say anything. When, you know, it's really about being yourself when it comes to interpersonal communications and hanging out in groups and social environments. But some people, that's just their way of coping to be in an awkward position or being in a situation where they are trying to get something. You know what I'm saying? That's usually somebody who's looking for something to get or something that they want. And what Young Thug is saying is, Future, when the ladies are in the room, that's who's getting 100% of his attention. Can you really blame him for that? Not really. But when you're dealing with somebody in a work capacity, like a studio environment, that could be annoying. So I kind of understand what Young Thug is saying there. But him, he didn't really have to
I
tell
don't understand what Young Thug is saying, bro. I don't
Young
agree with
Thug
that
is
shit.
really out here doing this gossiping, man. He's doing big gossiping on this phone, man. But let's listen to that again.
In a minute. And it's because he do little lane jump, like, call me to the studio. And as I pull up to the studio, messing, chilling with him, you ask me what to say on the song and how you should start off your song. Then this girl in the room, now you acting like you don't hear me telling you that.
Now, that could be an annoying situation. Like, if they working on songs, they're in there to work on music, and then some women show up and you don't want to work on music and your attention is averted, to a point you understand, you know what I'm saying? But to the point where y'all can't carry out business is a little wild. But, you know, if you were to ask me that rumor...
Bro, don't it just seem like Thug is real jealous of Future, bro? Like, to me, I get the business part of it. We end up making music, but, nigga, just because a nigga asks you a certain line to put in a song don't mean he asking you for your like, y'all just feeding off each other, bro. Y'all feeding off each other energy. That's how I look at it, bro. Future got plenty of songs without you on them, bro. And you know what I'm saying, y'all. So I don't know what Young Thug getting at, bro. It's just like I say, bro. To me, it just sounds like everything that nigga was holding in from a jealous standpoint, an envious standpoint, or whatever, bro. He was finally letting that shit out, and then he was trying to, instead of taking the ownership of his own bullshit, he want to blame everybody else for they bullshit, his bullshit, your bullshit, my bullshit, they bullshit. Come on, Thug.
Like that about Future. That's what I would
All
think
up
of
in
Future. I would
you crying.
expect no
I'm a
less.
man. Nigga, you ain't no
Like
goddamn
like
man.
that, like little stuff like
You
that.
a
Like,
peon, what?
yeah, like what's wrong with you? Trying to, I don't know what kind of image you trying to get off to these girls, but you're an idiot. Like everything you know and teaching you, I done taught you.
Now that's wild. To call him an idiot, you know, that came from the depth of his soul. You heard that? He called Future an idiot. And I don't know, man. Future might not. I don't know Future personally, and I don't know. He doesn't even communicate enough online or in public enough for you to judge how smart he is or whatnot. But from a music standpoint, he seems to be doing all right, man. He's probably the highest selling out artist out right now. You know what I mean?
Like, cut that, bro. Like, but just he by himself, he just be all ears, bro. Like, and that's the crazy part. Like, when I'm talking about God, when I'm talking about certain things, he just don't know that certain things. He don't know nothing but music. I may know, man, I might be tight in a minute.
That's wild, man.
Yeah,
so
that's
you're
wild.
right there.
He Young Thug
obviously
basically
had an issue with
Future.
Future that ran deep, man. And he had no problem being with 21 Savage.
Hold up, bro. Y'all, I'm trying to find my ashtray too, but Future, dog. It sound like this nigga calling you slow, uneducated. Like only thing Future know how to do is damn right music. That nigga don't know how to do shit else. That nigga can't spell. That nigga can't do nothing. All this nigga do is write music, man. That nigga an idiot, bro. Future, bro. You need to check this nigga, bro. You gonna let this man really do this? I understand some shit ain't worth, you know what I'm saying, reacting to or whatever like that. But this right here, bro, that's insane. This nigga just called you slow, retarded, dumb, stupid, all in one blender, dog. I know he ain't say that verbatim, but that's what it sound like to me coming. That's what it sound like he wanna say. Like, bro, that man just called you educated, everything, bro. Like Future, the only thing he's smart with is making music. That's it. That nigga ain't smart at he ain't smart at making no other decisions. He just makes smart music decisions. Damn.
About it. Now, this didn't stop there with his conversation with 21 Savage. He also had a conversation with his girlfriend, Mariah the Scientist, where he seemed to talk about Future not taking care of his kids, dissing him some more, and making fun of him behind his back. So this is wild to hear, man, that he was saying all this on these jail folks. But let's listen.
Bro, hold up, before we get on that. This what killed me about niggas that don't take care of their kids, bro. What did we see before where Young Thug was not doing what he was supposed to do as a father for his kids, bro? Or for a few of his kids. What, he got 6? I think 2 or 3 of them. He wasn't like doing, he was picking and choosing what the fuck he was gonna do for certain kids. But you got the nerve to say this man don't take care of none of his kids, huh? But y'all see how these people, y'all see how bogus niggas be. You know what I'm saying? The same motherfucker that ain't doing for his kids he got the nerve to try to tell something. Man, this nigga ain't doing shit for his kids, man. He built. Y'all basically in the same boat. Do better, Future. Do better for the kids, though, Future. I don't care if you got 30 of them motherfuckers, dog. Do better for the kids. That's all the blind homie gonna say to you, bro. I rocks with Future. He be out the way. He be minding his business.
He got so big, man. We went to Dubai one year. He took that big to Dubai with that. Her and the baby mama.
See, ain't don't that sound jealous? Don't that sound like a nigga jealous? I guess cause he couldn't take 2 females to Dubai. He got mad.
I heard he all the way burnt out. Like the worst way.
Guess the crazy part is when I became a superstar, I stopped none of it when I became a superstar. I started being like, bitches, I know people try to trick me. I stopped nutting hoes when I became a superstar. These niggas started nutting hoes when they become a superstar. I did the backward way. Like.
Now, in that part, he's basically saying that, you know, Future started having a whole bunch of kids after he got famous, you know what I mean? And that he stopped having kids when he got famous, Young Thug, and which is actually the smart way of doing it, especially if you already have a whole bunch of kids. You know, it's like Rich got, well, cats in the rap game. They ain't like in a competition trying to have as many kids as possible, and he's gonna get to that in this next point. So let's check that out.
That's right. I definitely get their money. I don't know. I know a lot of people that done aborted his kids, for sure. Like a lot, too.
For sure. But Reggie did. That nigga none of no kicking, man.
Really? I don't really even thinking. I don't understand sometimes. Like, that.
It can't come out of there. That shit, any nigga like that can't come out of there. Oh.
Look at this nigga, bro.
Yo, the sound effects is crazy.
Yeah.
Yo, the way that Young Thug is gossiping on this phone, you can tell this is his.
Yeah, bro. You could just tell this. Either I don't know what Buddy about, but I'm telling you, Young Thug been holding that shit in for a while, man. To go at people who's been helping him top the charts, like Drake, like Future, like Dirk, like Gunna, especially Gunna. He got in jail and destroyed all that, bro, over some pillow talk, bro. It's over some pillow talk, over some stuff that you could have waited till you got out of jail and said to Future, Dirk, Gunna, yourself. Boy. That's why I be like, these niggas be weird, y'all. And then call themselves real.
Payment for the nigga in jail. And I can't knock him on that part. But the fact that he's talking about his, you know, his contemporaries or his compadres in the rap industry or in the music game is crazy, man.
I'm 38, 39, all the kids grown. I'm just a straight young kid and none of them motherfuckers. I'm gonna play a rich shit. That shit it's really fire, but it ain't. It should be just like one or two girls like Bob Marley, you know? Bob Marley, he had a lot of girls. So he was more like a real father, too. You know what I'm saying? School got like settled down a little bit, be with all the kids. People weren't looking at Bob Marley like, yeah, you got 15 kids. You got 25 kids. I think Bob Marley got like 25 kids. People weren't looking at him like he was bad because he was like a real father. He was just like super there and
Now, what he's saying about Bob Marley is true. He left a lineage, man. Like, he left a lot of kids before he departed, you know what I mean?
That is true. But damn.
Women wanted to have his kids.
I just can't.
You pushing the peak, bitches won't have your kids and see too much. You still have to like 100% locked in with the kids. You like 100% locked in with it.
I don't know, man. At this point, who hasn't Young Thug talked about it in these calls? And who in the rap game is going to be next? And it seems like these things are dropping every day around the same time. So I'm pretty sure tomorrow, for however long he talked on the phone, I'm guessing we got 2 years worth of material coming here. And it's basically
that's what it seems like.
So really what Young Thug's attitude was towards his cohorts in the rap game. Like how he felt about Drake, really. How he felt about Future, really. Because if you would have told me he had any type of ill feelings for his Future, I never would have thought that. I never would have thought that he had an issue with Future, with Drake, any of these cats. Because, you know, they really shout each other out a lot in their music and stuff like that. They work with each other on a consistent basis. But just like anybody, and not anybody, because not everybody talks bad about their friends behind their back. This is a Young Thug thing. He was talking bad about everybody behind their back.
Everybody.
And I think a big part of it was the fact that he was in jail. And this seemed like it was entertaining to him as much as he was laughing. But, man, in the long run, I don't know how this is going to work out for him if he ever wants to drop a project or work with people in the future.
Welcome to Perspective Bank. Yeah, that's all we can. I'm gonna keep real with you, son. Coming out of jail, all right.
Alright, y'all, so make sure. We ain't gonna watch this whole thing, but I was looking for a clip. But it's some of the. We ain't finna watch that.
Y'all can search for a lot on top. With y'all telling y'all my new single Little Bitch is dropped on all streaming platforms. Make sure y'all go check that out on YouTube, Apple Music, or Spotify, wherever you want to go to listen to it. My EP will be dropping soon. Make sure y'all check that out too. Just stay tuned. I love y'all.
This a female rapper who was killed by her boyfriend, y'all. We gonna check this out, see what's going on. Ladies, be careful, ladies. Leave these dudes alone that can't control their fucking emotions, bruh. You feel me? Ladies, leave these dudes alone that can't control their emotions. They gotta hit you, they gotta choke you, they gotta do all that bullshit. Leave them alone. You feel me? If you see the signs before the signs come, hey, get rid of them. If you can, move, change your number, have no parts with it. You feel me? Protect yourselves, ladies, as best you can from these emotional ass dudes. Okay? They be too emotional, bro. They be so emotional that they have to take their anger out on y'all. You know what I'm saying? For whatever reason. It really, half the time, 98% of the time, 99% of the time, bro, it ain't no reason, bro. You feel me? It ain't no reason. So, ladies, from the blind homie, please, protect yourself. Inform somebody when you feel like you in danger. Whether it's your family member or the police, I'd rather you would tell your family member, somebody, a few of your male cousins that you're real close to that's gonna keep an eye on you or don't mind staying with you. You know what I'm saying? If you that afraid, if you know somebody in the police force that's gonna take you serious. With a lot of times, police don't take that type of shit serious until somebody gets unalive. You know what I'm saying, ladies? So take all precautions you can to preserve your life, especially if you got kids. You feel me? So leave these nutty ass niggas alone who only tough to you. They only tough at you. You know what I'm saying? Leave them guys alone, ladies.
We gon' win, lost it all and got it back, and now I do it all again. You know I'm different, had to switch it, cause these bitches ain't my friend. Don't call me bougie, cause I fuck around and still be in the hood. If they let me be myself, I promise we gon' still be good. Praying for a new soul, praying for a new pope. Let a nigga try me, I'ma turn him to a new goat.
On July 21, 2023, the body of a popular rapper
the blind
was
homie
found
feel like
in
she got some
Cleveland's
talent. She
Lafayette
can actually rhyme
near East 64th
with a little
Street
more,
Francis Avenue,
with some more
dumped
work
like
and
trash
some more
by her very own
experience under her belt. Yeah,
Just hours earlier,
I think she'll be
she
pretty
had been
good. Or
celebrating
she
her
would have been
birthday
pretty
week,
good.
sharing her music and joy with fans and loved ones. What should have been a season of happiness turned into a haunting silence when family and friends could no longer reach her. A welfare check at her Bedford apartment revealed troubling signs of violence, clues that pointed to something much darker. The last person known to be with her was her boyfriend, Michael Rory Nunt. His sudden disappearance deepened.
And if you're still in the building with me, make sure you hit that like button and please hit that subscribe. Don't be afraid to drop a comment. Talk to the blind homie. I say something back to you. And if you new to the channel or you just joining us, I want you to know Rico Richy will be giving away $100 for one of my next 500 subscribers. So you guys, please hit that subscribe button. please continue to get me out there in the algorithm.
3. What really happened in those final hours remains a chilling question, one that would soon unravel in devastating fashion. Before we begin, condolences go out to the family and friends of Bernicia Lightfoot. Known to many as Ada, she was a daughter, a sister, a rising artist, and a community leader. She deserved a full and bright future, not an untimely end. May her memory continue to inspire those who loved her, and may her story serve as a reminder of the importance of protecting women from violence. This is the life and death of Bernicia Lightfoot.
It's your girl Lada. We out here in Cali taking pictures. It's a big day. EP. Guys, like
Young fly bitch, let me pop my shit, pop my shit. Young fly bitch, let me pop my shit. Walking this bitch with my hand on kick. Trump told me that you gotta do it. I'm a rich bitch, so I need a rich nigga. Hold up, pop my shit.
This case takes us to Cleveland, Ohio. A city with
Cleveland,
a rich
Ohio.
cultural heritage, it's known as the birthplace of rock and roll and home to a thriving music scene that has produced artists across genres. Cleveland carries a reputation for resilience, its people proud, its neighborhoods full of history. Yet like many major cities, it has also struggled with challenges of crime and poverty. Some areas are vibrant centers of art and culture, while others are marked by violence and hardship. It was in this setting that a young rapper, full of promise and potential, built her life and career. But it was also in the same city that her life would be taken far too soon. Bernicia Lightfoot was born on July 19, 1997, in Cleveland, Ohio. From the beginning, she
Damn,
was
she
known
wasn't
as
even 30
hardworking,
years old yet.
determined, and gifted. Those who knew her often spoke of her intelligence and her relentless drive. Even as a teenager, Bernicia carried herself with a sense of maturity beyond her years. By the age of 18, she was already working in factories alongside older men, proving that she could handle challenges head-on and build her own path in life. Education and work formed only part of her identity. Her true passion was music. Under the name Ada, she began recording and performing, capturing attention with her raw talent and ambition. Her social media presence quickly grew, and with over 23,000 fans following her online, she was emerging as one of Cleveland's rising rap voices. To her listeners, Ida represented resilience and independence. Her lyrics reflected both her struggles and her determination, and fans connected with the authenticity she brought to her art. But music was not the only stage where she left her mark. She was also deeply committed to her community. She trained under mentor Alish Secor and joined the Wolfpack Gunshot.
And y'all know why? I'm gonna tell y'all why Rico Richy, the blind homie, love hip hop so much, man. Know that. Before we continue this.
Microphone.
The blind homie love hip hop so much because of, you know, the stories that a lot of the best rappers told us. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the great ones who gave us great bops. You feel me? I mean, that's why I fell in love with hip hop. I fell in love with hip hop because of the Tupac, Nas. You know, I really didn't listen to Biggie or got interested into Biggie until after he passed away, honestly. You feel me? But guys like Nas, Snoop, Pimp C, Slim Thug, Bun B, got doggone Zero, E40, shit. Let me see. Juvenile, BG. You know what I'm saying? All these guys that was up in my area, you know what I'm saying? That's why I really like fell in love with hip hop because yeah, they told you a lot of what was going on in the streets and a lot of what they was doing in the streets, but they also told you other stories too as well. You know, we didn't really hear about them saying they going to go do this. You know what I'm saying? It was I already did this or this what could really happen. You know what I'm saying? These to rap today, bro. They talking about what they getting ready to go do. You know what I'm saying? Or what, or they really telling the story of like not so much well, so much of what really happening in the streets, but they giving detailed information. You know what I'm saying, in their songs, and that's something that guys like the BGs, the Lil Waynes, the man Prodigy, Killer Mike's, the guy dog on Ghostface Killer. You know what I'm saying? The great y'all know the great ones, man. Y'all know the great ones, man. The Method Mans, bro. The Red Mans, bro. Y'all know. You know what I'm saying? Back when hip hop was without rap, it was just hip hop. You know what I'm saying? It was and if it was gangster rap, it was gangster rap back then was not gangster rap today. You know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers with gangster rap today, bro. They man, they messed up everything. You know what I'm saying? Like they really make you not want to listen to rap or gangster rap anymore, bro. Cause it's too much of them putting in, you know, true facts. And then on top of that, you know, they they laughing about it. They get on the internet, they laugh about the people they do these type of things to, you know what I'm saying? And that's something back in my era, bro. They weren't doing those kind of things, man. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's why I really like kind of fell in love with hip hop, man. Cause back then it was really something. Y'all know, man, the crime mob, you feel me, the D12s, you know what I'm saying? Give me a group. Am I missing it? I know I'm missing a couple of groups, bro. But if y'all got a group in mind, or what's your favorite hip hop group, or who your favorite hip hop hip hopper? You know what I'm saying? Who your favorite hip hop rapper? You know what I'm saying? Because to me, it's a difference between hip hop and rap. You know, uh, guys like Wiz Khalifa, Currency. You know what I'm saying? Kendrick Lamar. They're more hip hop to me. J. Cole, more hip hop to me. You know, Future, Lucci, Gucci, Jeezy, uh, Drake, you know, those type of guys. They more rap to me. Young Thug, they more rap to me. You know what I'm saying? So I have a division when it comes between hip hop and rap and what it means. So yeah, that's the blind homie, you know, reasoning for, you know, really falling in love with hip hop. Those guys was the guys that made me want to rap. You know what I'm saying? The Pastor Troys, you feel me? The Lil Johns, the Young Bloods. You feel me? The motherfucking the Dirty Boys. You feel me? Those was the motherfuckers that made me want to rap. You know what I'm saying?
Number 3. Jaden Rodriguez said hi. Button.
Yo. So we about to get back into this. Y'all see what's up with Shout.
Bond's team in Cleveland, a group focused on teaching first aid techniques that could save lives in the moments after shootings and other acts of violence. It was demanding work, requiring both knowledge and composure, but she embraced it wholeheartedly. For her, making music and helping others weren't separate callings. They were two sides of the same mission, to bring strength and healing to a community often scarred by violence. Her mother described her as not only intelligent and hardworking, but also generous and deeply caring. These qualities made her a pillar of support for her friends and a role model for younger people in her neighborhood. She wasn't just pursuing fame or recognition. She wanted to uplift others and use her voice for good. Still, while Bernice's life was full of promise, her personal world was complicated. She was in a relationship with 26-year-old Michael Rorty Nund. In the beginning, their bond seemed steady, even hopeful, something she believed she could build on while pursuing her music and community work.
You know why I'm tripping? If I want to mess with the smoke dog.
Yeah.
And with the
Hit it. The niggas that act hard.
To outsiders, the two looked like a typical young couple,
That
sharing
almost
laughter
sound like
and
Frank Lennon to
milestones.
me.
But as time went on, the cracks were harder to ignore. Michael Rorty Nugent was no stranger to the justice system. For nearly a decade, his name appeared in court records tied to domestic violence, drug charges, and weapons offenses. Each case added to a long trail of trouble, painting the picture of a man who lived in the shadow of crime and volatility. He wasn't the kind of person people described as stable or safe. He carried a history that made him dangerous to those around him. Even in jail, his life was marked by conflict. In 2020, Rory Nugent went so far as to file a civil rights lawsuit claiming he had been pepper sprayed and assaulted by corrections officers while behind bars. Whether inside or outside of custody, chaos seemed to follow him everywhere. His background was a warning sign, a history written in red flags that spoke volumes about the man he truly was. Yet, despite this troubled past, Bernicia often brushed those warnings aside, holding on to the hope that love could outweigh them all. Friends and family had seen the strain, and some worried that her choice to overlook those red flags.
Ladies, don't look for that. You know, don't wait on that. If they give you them signs that they ain't shit, go ahead and get away from them, ladies. Leave them alone. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, we never know where her career could have ended up. She could have been amongst the biggest names with Cardi B, you know, Nicki Minaj. We'll never know where we'll never know where her rap career could have went. You feel me? All because of a dude who can't control his emotions.
Would come at a heavy cost. The tension between Bernicia's ambitions and her relationship with Michael grew sharper as time went on. What had once looked like love now revealed deeper cracks. Behind closed doors, volatility replaced stability, and the image of a happy couple gave way to something far more troubling. As her 26th birthday drew near, the cracks in her relationship felt sharper, a growing tension that cast a shadow over what should have been a joyful milestone. This was something that Bernicia's family noticed, and it was a warning sign that would only become clear later on. For her family and friends, the warning signs would only become clear in hindsight. They were not just ordinary strains of a rocky relationship. They were the unmistakable precursors of the violence that would ultimately take her life and silence her voice forever. On July 18th, 2023, the unthinkable happened. That day, Bernicia's 26th birthday had arrived, a moment that should have been filled with joy, celebration, and new beginnings. Instead, it marked the beginning of a chilling disappearance. Family and friends expected to hear from her, to see her posts and pictures as she had done in past years. But as the hours turned into a full day with no word, worry began to spread. When loved ones couldn't reach her, they called for a welfare check at her Bedford apartment. Officers arrived and immediately sensed that something was wrong. Inside, they discovered troubling evidence: dried blood and bullet holes, indications that violence had...
Notification available. To access, swipe down with 4 fingers.
In the yard of a nearby home, her phone was found abandoned, a chilling clue that only deepened the mystery. The discoveries left neighbors uneasy, and soon their recollections began to surface. Some recalled hearing loud commotion and even what sounded like gunshots. Others claimed to have seen Michael Roerty-Nunt dragging what appeared to be a body wrapped in cloth down the apartment stairs. Each account added weight to the growing suspicion that something tragic had occurred inside those walls. With mounting concerns, investigators quickly shifted their focus to Michael. He was the last person known to be with her, and now he had disappeared. His absence was more than coincidence. It was a signal that the search for answers was about to take a darker turn. Suspicion tightened around him, as authorities first listed him as a person of interest, then elevated him to a suspect as the evidence continued to grow.
Breaking news out of Bedford, where police have arrested a man but are still looking for his missing girlfriend. We told you yesterday that police checked on Bernicia Lightfoot on Tuesday after family could not reach her for her birthday. They found evidence someone had been injured in her apartment, and her cell phone was found in a Cleveland yard. Police called her boyfriend, Michael Roerty-Nugent, a person of interest. Well, now officers say they arrested him today, and charges are pending.
3 days later, on July 21st, 2023, the search came to its grim conclusion. Bernice's body was discovered in Cleveland's Slavic Village, discarded near East 64th Street and Francis Avenue. The location, an area often associated with hardship, only added to the cruelty of the crime. She had been reduced to nothing more than a discarded body. Her life and promise abruptly ended.
That's messed up. Her whole
That same
career
day,
taken away.
police located Michael Rorty Nunt. He was arrested and taken into custody. Investigators revealed that during questioning, Michael confessed to shooting Bernicia on July 17th, just hours before her birthday. He also led police to both her body and the firearm used in the crime. The confession left no doubt about his role in her death, but it did not answer the larger question of why, a question that continues to haunt those who loved her.
So he told all that, but wouldn't tell why he did it. What was it for? That how you know he did that shit for nothing. You know what I'm saying? Took that girl rap career away from her for nothing, y'all. You feel me? Hold up. Wait a minute. Hey. Let me put you back up in my face. Yeah, man, took that girl rap career away from nothing, man. Y'all, if y'all want to finish watching the story, bro, you can check it out. True crime stories, man. He made great content. You feel me? Y'all tell me what y'all think about John Thug and what he was saying about Future. If you were Future, what would you do? I definitely would have pulled up on that, man. Hey, bro, we gotta go pull up on him. Y'all think Future should pull up, let it go, leave it alone? Or did y'all think Young Thug showed Future who he really was? You know, he showed him his true colors. Or do you just think that man was just sitting in jail, feeling lonely, and he was just getting some stuff off his chest? But remind you now, he did have phone calls where he did talk to Future too. So it wasn't like he couldn't tell Future what he was feeling while he was locked up. So, but y'all, what would you have done? You know what I'm saying? You know, fellas, what you think could have been the reason this man took this young lady life away? You know, take her whole career away from her, man. And from the music that you did hear, from what you think about it, I think she could have went somewhere, man. And Cleveland is not known to have a lot of rappers. I think right now they only got one or two. One of them, which is Doughboy, I think it is. So, I mean, she definitely would have brought her another, you know, some more light, you know, to the rap scene, hip hop scene, whatever you want to call it out there in Cleveland. You know what I'm saying? But we'll never know now, you know, where her career could have went because of some bonehead who couldn't control his emotions. You know, fellas, if you got sons, man, teach your sons how to control their emotions, bro. Teach them to not want to put their hands on them. You know what I'm saying? I know motherfuckers be young, even though they're in their 20s. I know that's young, and a lot of us don't break away from that shit till we hit our 30s or whatever like that. But, you know, let's teach them at a young age not to do that. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, what I know, whatever they do as an adult, it's out of your control and everything. But, you know, let's just, you know, try as much as we can, you know, push that into these young men to be able to control their emotions and not think irrationally and do stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? That can cost them their lives or somebody else's life. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, and what y'all think about Charlie Kirk? And did he get what he deserved? You know, don't feel like that, y'all. You know, don't feel like that. What y'all think was the reason behind it? You know, what do you think he said to, you know, make somebody want to, you know, shoot him in broad daylight like that, man? You know, and apparently that was a sniper. Whoever did that, that was a true sniper. Whoever did that was a true sniper, bro. That wasn't no hunter. That wasn't no dude that was a hunter or nothing like that. That man there was a real sniper. He was a true sniper. You feel me? So I don't know if they really gonna be able to find them despite what evidence or, you know, surveillance they say they might have. I don't know. I don't really until they you know put it out there that they caught him. I don't really know if they gonna catch him. And they might can catch him tomorrow, y'all. They probably done caught him you know, while I'm doing this live with y'all. I don't know, but you know, at the at the point of which dude had shot Charlie Kirk, like he made sure it was a dead on shot. He whatever and I can't remember if it was the neck or in the heart. I can't remember where they say he got hit at, but it was a dead on shot. It wasn't like the Donald Trump thing. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't a graze. It wasn't none of that. That was a direct shot. So they had a true sniper to do that, man. In my mind, with my opinion. You feel me? So y'all let me know what y'all think about that too. You know, and the homie will definitely see y'all on the next one. You feel me? Um, enjoy y'all weekend, man. Be safe. You feel me? Look after one another. You know what I'm saying? Shit, do as much as you can to be there for each other. You feel me, fellas? If you got daughters, man, teach your daughters those signs of them guys like dude that took that young lady life. Okay, let's do it like that. uh, Fellas, let's do what we can to teach our young daughters the signs of these. I want to say bitch ass motherfucker. Yeah, I do. But I'm gonna just say, you know, emotional men. You feel me? Uh, that can, and there's nothing wrong with having emotions. It's just how you control them emotions. You feel me? So let's teach our daughters, to peep those signs of a young man who can't control their emotions. You feel me? Let's teach our sons and our nephews and things like that how to control their emotions, so they won't end up doing dumb stuff like that fool did. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. Hope you guys hit that like, hit that, drop that comment. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know, it's the Malai homie, man. And please make sure you guys continue to subscribe. Don't forget, I will be giving away $100 to one of my next 500 subscribers. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how long it's gonna take, but however long it take for us to get to that 500 goal, y'all, that's what we're going for. You feel me? So y'all make sure y'all tell a friend and tell a friend about the blind homie. And I'll see you guys on the next one.
Finish. But are you sure you want to stop streaming? Double. Okay. Button. Double tap to activate. You.